All right, what's up, guys? Here we have my chicken leg trimming portion of the class. I like to use Springer Mountain Farms chicken. I don't have a certain weight, but when I do buy them, I try to find 5 packs that are similar in weight for the entire pack. So, for instance, this one is 1.85 pounds for the entire pack. So, the other 4 will be somewhere similar in that range. These will be kind of big, bigger than my ideal leg, but I still can make them work. The main thing here is to focus on trying to get a consistent weight with the legs so that they all cook pretty much the same. All right, legs are fairly simple to trim, and that's probably the reason why I cook them, because they're easy to do, easy to trim, pretty easy to cook. Not gonna lie, I think my thighs taste better, but because of the simplicity of the trimming and the cook process, I sacrifice that any day. All right, so what I start with here, get the leg and spread it out, right? So always get a paper towel, very important. Paper towels helps you grip the skin so you don't tear it. So just get a paper towel, slowly pull that skin back. Use your finger up on there to pull the skin away from the meat, like so. Just pull it back. And the idea here is to expose top tendon and the bottom tendon. They will sometimes still blow out on the bottom, but I just do it just because it's a preference. You can and you can't. Now I'd rather cut the top one than the bottom one. I don't want the top one to blow out and mess up my appearance. If the leg blow out in the bottom, I still can turn it in. The leg will be face down in the box. It won't affect my appearance score. All right, so again, be very gentle when pulling that back. You don't want to rip that skin. So what I start with here, I get a fillet or boning knife. I go right up under that tendon. Get up under there, pull up, and just pull up and cut. Just like so. You just want to cut that tendon out. Be sure not to cut your skin. See, tendon out. Top one, we'll do the same thing on the bottom. We'll come here, knife under. Get as close to the tendon as you possibly can. You can pull up. The tendon will usually come loose from the back, as so. Take your knife. While pulling up on the tendon, just ease your knife through. As so. Bottom tendon. All right. While I have the skin pulled back, I usually get my skin and I lay it out. Just like a thigh, you don't want to scrape all this fat, just the fat that's around the edges. And the reason so is because you got a big glob of fat. A lot of times it won't render, but what it will do, it causes your skin to draw back on you. And you don't want that. 9 times out of 10, if that do happens, don't turn that leg in because that skin will be rubbery around the edges. So, just like so, I'm done with that. Now what I do, take my hand and I pull that meat down on that leg, as so. So as you can see here, it's uneven. So all you want to do is take some shears. You make sure you get your really sharp pair of shears and some good shears. That'll be one thing I tell you guys to invest in: good knife and good shears will make your life a whole lot easier. So just take my shears and I go all around to make this uniform. And so. And don't be scared with a leg. You can reshape a leg easy and it's gonna cook like that. So you won't have a problem. If it has an odd shape or a shape you don't like, don't be scared, just cut it. Just make sure you make everything uniform and shape it. And it will hold its shape once it cooks. That's another good thing about legs. If they're too big, you can cut them down. So that's so. All right, so what next thing I do, take my skin and I bring it back. That's so. Get your paper towel, grab the skin and pull. You really want to make sure you have enough skin to cover the entire leg. Cover it back up. That's such, just like that. All right, my last and final thing I do is I come around and clean up these knuckles with my shears. such. Any excess hanging off, you just cut that off, just like that. All right, take it, pull it, give it a double check. It looks good to me. That's one leg. You see, very easy, fairly simple. It doesn't take long at all. All right, let's do another one. I usually don't weigh these. If I do, like I said, I like anywhere from 4.5 to 5 ounces on these. I prefer or closer to 4.5 if possible. But hey, I mean, I can one with both. So whatever you can find, just make sure, as I said, they're all pretty consistent in size. All right. So I'm gonna do another one with real speed, how I normally do for you guys, so I can show you, so you can see how quick and easy this is. All right. Again, starting at the bottom, pull the skin back, like unattended. As such, you can pull up, break loose from the back. All right, knife under, slice up, tendon out, flip it over. Same thing on the front. Pull up, cut, tendon. Be sure not to cut your skin, tendon out. While I got it out, take the skin, lay it out. As you see, right here, you can see a little better than the last one. Big blob of fat here. Take a sharp knife, just scrape it off. Don't be scared, you're not gonna tear it, especially with knife sharp. Bam, there. Take my hand, pull it down, make it uniform. Here. Bam, pretty much it. Skin, back down, pull it over, let's check it. Get your paper towel, pull your skin. Got it there, pull. Boom, looks pretty uniform to me. And the excess things you're hanging off, and the cartilage you see hanging from the knuckles, just take shears, cut it. Knuckle looks pretty clean on this one, so bam. It's another one. Done. And that's pretty much all we do. We do 16 of these same exact way. Like I said, so this is my first one, 6, a tad bit longer. So as I continue to trim these, and if I have extra more than 16, I go through and pick out the longer ones or the ones that's even smaller. So everything could be a little more consistent in size for me. But they'll be pretty much, like I said, that's all we'll be doing. With 16 of these, we'll take to a contest. And I do trim these before I get to a contest. All right, good luck.